Jai Hind everyone and welcome to your YouTube channel MND The Futurists. Wishing each one of you a blessed and days full of abundance in 2025. Now last 2 years we have witnessed many things. We saw conflicts, we saw political diplomacy, elections, and what most intriguing thing is the change in the modus operandi of war. From drones inflicting casualties to now nations raising AI factories. Now, today's update is about AI enabled war that Israel has shown to the world. So, the conversations are getting real. We used to be, talking about this kind of modern warfare. And it's not more a traditional war of battlefields, or rather, I should say, the definition of battlefield and even the soldiers is getting redefined. Over the next few decades, AI bots in land, air, and sea will lead the modern warfare battlefield. Now, that's how rapidly the world is innovating, progressing, and elevating. So, let's see what's stored in today's update. The inaugural Defense Tech Summit led by Israel's Defense Ministry and Tel Aviv's University Cyber Research Center brought together a staggering 1,000 attendees from various sectors. Now, this 2 day event featured senior officials, executives from tech giants like Elbit, Nvidia, and Microsoft, as well as representatives from academia, startups, and even venture capital funds. Now, this summit aimed to showcase Israel's cutting edge defense technologies and foster collaborations across sectors. Now, with Israel's reputation as a leader in defense innovation, this event even provided a unique platform for experts and stakeholders to discuss emerging trends in real world challenges. Now, according to experts, one of the major lessons learned from current conflicts around the world, whether it's war in Ukraine or it's Israel's war with the Hamas terror group, is that the armies, including IDF, were not adequately prepared for full asymmetric war and need to integrate new sensors, drones, and software applications into the military systems. Now, despite having one of the world's best defense technologies against missiles and rockets, Israel has struggled to deal with the drone threat throughout the current war. It was Hamas drones that first crossed from Gaza into Israel on the morning of October 7th, 2023, to disable entire electronic monitoring system and pave the way for the massive cross-border onslaught in which terrorists brutally killed 1,200 people, mostly civilians, and even kidnapped 251 to the Gaza Strip. Now, this tech conference revealed and even presented the data stating the conference, especially post October 7th, 2023 onslaught. There has been some progress in defense establishments' efforts to work with local startups for the development of innovative modern warfare systems and secure the country's long-term security. Now, in response to this recent conflict with Hamas, the Israeli army has accelerated its collaboration with local startups. According to recent data from Mafat, the Israeli army has partnered with 86 Israeli startups and small companies, resulting in contracts worth approximately 168 million US dollars. Now, this represents a staggering five-fold increase compared to the same period last year. Now, these startups, they join a growing ecosystem of around 200 companies working with the Israeli army to develop cutting-edge technologies and capabilities. Now, how is AI evolving as a parallel match to the US military? Zamir disclosed that as part of Mafad, the body charged with sourcing, supporting, and scaling defense innovation projects into battlefield use, a new directorate will be created that will be equipped with a task force to focus on AI and autonomy systems, including robots for military use in current and future systems. Now, these trends are mainly seen in the US Army deploying AI, whether it is for connectivity, robotics, or large language models used for intelligence and other kind of missions. Now, the officials asserted to bring artificial intelligence to the edge and bring these capabilities to the battlefield. Defense tech has a growth engine similar to how is developed into a startup or a cyber nation. Also elevate the defense tech nation. Israeli integrated AI into military intelligence operations, transforming military intelligence. Now, Habsora System enables REA, Reactive Electronic Armor. Now, this system developed by Elbit System.Reactive Electronic Armor is a type of active protection system, we call it APS, that uses electronic countermeasures to neutralize incoming threats. Now, what are the consequences? With AI, we do see the accuracy improvement, speed, and even sometimes maybe less collateral damage. The global debate has intensified over AI role in warfare. The unprecedented reliance on artificial intelligence has drawn global attention, which is a game changer. Now, critics even highlight risk of algorithmic bias and error. Prioritizing speed might inflict more casualties. Let's see some pointers of risk. Algorithmic bias. Now, autonomous systems, they can perpetuate existing biases if trained on biased data. This can result in unfair targeting and even increased civilian casualties. Then, error and inaccuracy. Autonomous systems can make mistakes leading to unintended harm to civilians and friendly forces. Third, prioritizing speed over accuracy. Now, in the heat of battle, prioritizing speed might inflict more casualties and exacerbate the risk associated with algorithmic bias and error. Now, what does the number say after research in two institutes? A study by RAND Corporation found that autonomous systems can reduce civilian casualties by up to 50%. The source is RAND Corporation. However, another study by the Harvard Kennedy School found that algorithmic bias can increase civilian casualties by up to 20%. So, what is the solution? Let's see the pointers. The first is increased transparency and accountability. Developers and operators of autonomous systems must be transparent about their algorithms and decision-making process. The second, robust testing and validations. Now, these autonomous systems might undergo rigorous testing and validation to ensure they operate as intended. The third, human oversight and intervention. Autonomous systems must be designed with human oversight and intervention capabilities to prevent unintended harm. Now, undoubtedly, we need to change our perspectives and horizons. They may need to get redefined of the battlefields and even wars, where we can see bots fighting in coming decades, and the way AI is getting transformed and evolved and elevated. The tech needs to evolve. AI, along with governance and accountability, is the key and keeping up pace with the world. Do let us know what do you and how do you envisage about the modern warfare, and share your views in our comment section. Do share, subscribe and like to the channel and make it to the mass reach to public and make them think about the future. Jai Hind and Jai Bharat.